don't come to Melbourne if you like walking in parks because you might suffer a serious injury. I'm not talking about being injured on the swings or the slide, and I'm not talking about being attacked by a dog, which is likely in some parks in Melbourne. I'm talking about injury you may suffer at the hands of the Victoria Police. Because on the 16th of June 2024, police actually shot a middle-aged woman in Penders Park, which is in Thornbury in Victoria. I was shocked and disgusted by that shooting for many reasons. I've watched the footage of that incident and I don't believe it was necessary for the police to shoot that woman. And I feel so sorry for her. This was a middle-aged woman against a group of police officers. I don't believe that she had the fitness to outrun the police if they wanted to get away from her. And I don't believe she had the strength to resist the police if they wanted to overpower her. Police are trained to disarm people, and given the age and lack of fitness of the woman versus the age, the height, and the fitness of the police, I believe they could have disarmed her. The other thing I want people to consider is that the police have access to police dogs and armour. I believe that if the police had simply used a shield or other protective equipment, they could have restrained the woman and handcuffed her and disarmed her without any harm to themselves. If the incident was serious enough to warrant the officers using a gun against this poor woman, they could have evacuated the area, isolated the woman with police tape or any other methods, and then called in the tactical response group. And they have heavy armour, so there's no way she would have been able to injure them. I see no justification for shooting this woman. When I watched the video of the incident, I thought it just looked like lazy policing. It was as if the officer who shot that woman just couldn't be bothered with her anymore. So he pulled out a gun and shot her. Now, the other thing that I want you guys to consider, if you have watched my series, What Happened to Me When I Got Government Housing, you'll see how I've been treated by the police. And the truth is that I used to actually go to Penders Park on a daily basis. And sometimes I used to go there like more than once a day. Like, for example, if it was summer, I could go there in the morning and the evening. And if I washed my hair, I could go there, and walk around just to dry my hair. If I was studying or something and I really needed, to get out of the house, I would go over to that park. So I used to frequent that park quite frequently a while ago. I haven't been there for a long time. I think I haven't been there for like nearly a year now. But what I want you guys to consider is that could have been me. And not only could it have been me, but more importantly, when the police shot that woman, they could have done so because they thought it was me. That woman, I think she's actually the same age as me. I believe she has the same build as me because, I haven't been able to get out of the house for a long time because of legal reasons that I'll tell you guys about soon. But unfortunately for me, I'm not that fit at the moment. Yeah, obviously I would be if I was able to get out and do more things and if I had more opportunity to do more things, but I haven't. We're not talking about hypotheticals. We're talking about something that really did happen. And I want everyone to consider the fact that she just happens to be female, same as me, and she just happens to be the same age as me. And maybe me and her look similar. So, you know, that definitely could have been me. So, if you guys have a look at the incident, you can Google it. And I got the screenshot that I'm using for this video from Google Images, and you can watch a video of the incident on there as well. And you might agree with me. And I just wish her all the best in her recovery, and I also wish safety, on the general public, because I'd like to avoid any sort of violence, from the public or from public servants.